Okay, we're going.
Are we live as hell?
We're live as hell.
Live as hell. All right, let me. Here we go. Hey, and it sounds pretty good too.
Oh, that's good.
Great. All right, so let's go ahead and get these Primaris intercessors. Get them opened. This was $60.
That's a lot of dollars.
Yeah, but it's $6 a guy. Like that's not too bad. Especially when I was looking at some of the other options. Like they didn't really have a $15 set of 3 or something like that, which I mean they probably do, but like I didn't see any that kind of looked cool. So
Okay, so I have. Let me get my webcam controls up here.
oh shit, these are like Gundam-ass Gundams.
So I have this guy that I'm going to be working on.
Nice. Oh shit, and there's stickers and wow. All right. There's a bit more in this than I thought there was going to be. Okay. Let me get my snippers then.
Okay, so let's see. What colors do I want to start with on this guy?
Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit before I'm painting, it looks like. Which is extremely okay.
I guess let's start with the brown.
So I cannot tell if these are the same or if they're different.
You just telling me them live? Yeah, you are. Okay.
Okay. They look pretty close. Anyway, no problem. Okay, so I need 10 and 9. All right, this is I am in way more than I thought I was going to be in.
Look at you with your painting handle.
Yeah, I got a painting handle. I think it was. I don't even remember how much it was. I got the receipt in here somewhere.
Maybe I
it's
should
probably
go,
like $20.
Maybe I should go buy one of those.
Let me see. I'm gonna try and. Painting handle's only $8.
Fuck, I should go buy one of those. I have a Games Workshop
This
near me.
fucking thing was $17.50.
What is it?
It's the.
Nippers?
It's no. It's not nippers. It's the seam removal.
Oh.
So it's to scrape off the seams. Like,
Huh.
which I mean, the dude gave me a demonstration of it, and it was like, oh yeah, that's totally a useful tool. But also, $17.50 is kind of insane. Like, I felt more incensed spending $17.50 on that than $60 on this.
Should I have figured out how I wanted this guy to look before I started? Yeah, but I didn't.
Eh. Planning ahead is overrated. Okay, here we go. I'm finding. Okay, so their numbering scheme here leaves a lot to be desired.
Oh, right. I wanted to touch this guy up, too.
But I'm just going to put together one of these guys right now, so I'm just going to build one of them. Nine and 10. So overall, how did Extra Life go?
It went
I know
good.
I was with you for a bit in the middle there, and then at the end.
I still need to put my donations in.
Yeah.
but we got like 1,200 before that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I kept forgetting to put match me, and so your girl is not going to have to match as much. Okay, so that's 11 and 12, and 13 and 14. Yeah, I didn't realize you had to build these also.
Yeah, you have to glue them together.
You have to glue them together?
Do you not
I
have
don't
glue?
have glue. I mean, I have probably.
I mean, you can paint the pieces beforehand and then glue them together
Yeah.
after.
That's fucked up.
Did they not sell you glue?
He didn't sell me glue at all. Like, he didn't even mention glue.
And there's no like little pegs, right? Or are there pegs?
Yeah, there might be pegs.
I don't know. Like my guys are old, so maybe they changed their deal.
It could be. I can check the date on mine and see. Because I'm sure mine are, like, brand new.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, Scrub, but you are third place on the bits leaderboard.
Wow. Third place.
I have a bits leaderboard now.
I'm gonna have to give Amazon some more of my money, I guess. I knew I was second because Woot had like 1 billion.
Yeah. Amazon some of your money or James Corden some of your minutes.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure which is worse.
I don't really have any opinion on James Corden. Okay. All right, so I'm going to see if I've got pegs here. So I honestly have no idea if these are going to fit together. Nope. Let me see what the yellow means.
Oop.
Pair of plastic cutters. Using a scraping tool. To assemble your model, you will need plastic glue. Shit.
So I guess paint before you build.
I think I've got something that'll work, but I need to go find it. So I'm gonna go find it.
Okay, have fun.
I think Gob might be back. I feel like I heard him. Maybe not. All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Okay, so we're just painting the skirt on this guy. Kind of a leathery brown, and then I'll start getting colorful when I get up into his like armory pieces. Maybe I should have my Bretonia book up here or something so I can see like what color schemes, but eh. You know what? I didn't post a stream. in the streaming thread on something awful. The paintbrush is in my mouth, so that's why I sound bad. Okay. Let's go back for another coat. I still need to paint the base of that guy too.
Let's see how this goes.
Holy shit.
What?
It sounded
Sorry, I
like a
didn't-
motorcycle when you came back.
I sound like a motorcycle?
You had one.
Weird.
You find glue?
Yeah, I found something that I think will work. It is glue, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, I got new models too. I'll show those when Gob gets here. I think I'll need to set my airbrush up for those though, so.
Okay, let's see if I can get some glue coming out of this thing. Maybe not. Which would be a real fucking bummer. Super also don't want to stab myself, so I'll try and be careful here. Okay, well, there's definitely glue going. So let's put these instructions right here.
I spit too much paint out onto a little cup. So I'm trying to use it.
And goes like that. Okay. And I have successfully glued 2 pieces together. All right.
Nice.
Probably need to get a new knife blade on this thing too. But I'm not going to mess with that too much right now. There we go. All right. And then
Okay. Is Gobble ready yet?
I don't know. He's probably sounds like he's having a day with computers.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. The camera is not catching any of this hot footage of me shaving bits of plastic off of larger pieces of plastic.
So I think now I'm going to try and get a light brown.
Okay, so these are not the correct. These do match up. These do.
And make sure Twitch chat's working. Okay, it is. A bit of yellow, maybe. White?
What are you looking for? What color you want the guy to be?
No, I want to get some like light leather.
Okay. Get a leg. Let's get the other leg. Can't believe that guy didn't sell me on glue. Come on.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay. Just need to glue in this little well here. That little well.
You should go back in there and be like, dog, you didn't sell me glue.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm going to the CVS today. I figure I'll be able to get something that'll work there. I mean, I feel like selling the Rubes glue has to be like Warhammer store item 1, you know?
Okay, it looks like
Hello.
Gobbler's in voice here.
Hey,
Okay, you got Skype about ready set up?
Should be. I
Okay,
think you just need to add me to the call.
yeah, let me do some shit here real quick. That's not the date, but... Whoop. Add to call.
we do like
It's still calling
all
you,
right.
Gob?
Try it one more time.
Well, it looks like it's still trying to call you. There you go.
All right. So I've got a standy boy now.
Good.
And then let's put him on a stand. And we'll give him a backpack.
Okay, let's... Okay, that looks like we're good.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, I am kind of incensed that he didn't ask me if I needed glue.
Yeah, you're right. Did you mention you did like Gunpla stuff?
Yeah, I told him that. I guess he
Oh,
thought
I
that
wonder
that
if he
was
assumed because like a lot of plastic modeling outside of like
yeah,
Gundams is all glue stuff.
yeah. I guess he must have just assumed that because like he showed me like the entry hobby kits that included like 10 things of paint and and brushes and like the snippers and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, I don't need that stuff. So he must
Yeah.
have assumed that I had all of that, but
Assumed wrong.
yeah, I know.
Do you have any particular plan on how you want to paint those guys?
Not really. I mean, I looked at there's like a color guide on the back, and I realized that I didn't have the correct colors to do basically any of it, but
You can kind of do whatever you want.
totally. And I mean, I've got, because I only have like one shade of blue, but I do have a bunch of a bunch of shades of black from that other thing. So like and I have white, so I can make different colors of blue if I want to. Like, I can do that without
Yeah.
What set did you get?
What set of
you-
Warhammers?
Yeah.
I got the Primaris Intercessors,
Okay, so Space
which
Marines.
is 10 Space Marines.
And they're the big boys. So there was, I guess the first Space Marine guys were like small. They're like about the same size as like regular human guys. So they put out this new line of like big Space Marines, which they put out a bunch of stuff. So I guess they're just pushing a whole new lineup models or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just continuing work on the Gobo I started on that stream a while ago.
Yeah.
Are you working on the halberd guy?
I'm working on this
Or
Birdman.
halberd?
This is where I am so far.
Cool.
Okay, there we go. All right, and then I've got some hand options. Cool, cool, cool.
Oh, I need to. Yeah, I think I might buy one of those handles.
It's only $8.
Yeah, they're surprisingly cheap and they're really nice.
Yeah, it seemed that. Yeah, I definitely like once I saw, I didn't necessarily have difficulty like holding on to the skeleton boy, but it was just like, oh yeah, that being able to hold on to that other thing is going to be way more convenient.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll give him a left hand gun, and then a right hand gun also.
You always notice spots you missed as soon as you start painting another color.
Ooh, I'm going to have him do finger guns with his right hand.
Nice.
I guess the cool thing about this is that they're all, they're all just this gray color or whatever color they are, and you're supposed to paint them versus like the so you can cover up mistakes pretty easy versus the Gundams where it's like you got to be super judicious with your shaving.
Yeah, you don't want to leave any
Yeah.
nub mark.
And you can paint the Gundams too, Scrub.
I know. But then you've got to like match the paint to whatever color it is.
You don't have to.
Or you
just
have
do your
to
own color
yeah.
schemes.
Yeah, exactly. But then you've got to paint the whole thing,
True, yeah.
Like there's a difference in time commitments there. Or like perceived time commitments, I guess.
Here's where my lack of eye for color is gonna fuck me.
Do you have color blindness, or are you just impaired when it comes to design?
I'm impaired when it comes to design.
Yeah. I think I have a similar problem.
I basically pick colors I like and put complementary colors together. So like I've got my tan, which I like purple, and teal's a cool color, and it's also somewhat complementary, so mostly go well together, I guess. I still need to finish these guys.
Like, does green work with these browns? I don't know, but it's what I'm doing.
Maybe. If you're doing like a brown as like a peasant type thing, you probably want to like pick like maybe a primary color. I guess green could work. I think it's maybe if you're doing like a druid type thing, or I don't know. Here's something I've been working on, like a bug hive guard thing.
That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
I'm working on wet blending for this guy, so if it works, well, focus. It doesn't want to focus. But yeah, I'm trying to blend colors together, because that's a pretty hard technique.
So you can put a head and a helmet if you want, but I think I just want to do the helmet. I do appreciate the amount of customization options they give you. Even though I don't really want it myself.
Yeah, they have a fair bit of like extra bits.
You get a bunch of options. Variant assembly. Okay. Trying to figure out what their little icons mean.
So have you guys been, or did you already do that talk?
No,
It didn't actually.
we've just been. I mean, I hung out with Mike pretty much, like half of last week, or half of last Saturday,
Oh, right.
doing that Extra Life thing. So
Yeah,
I've
we
just
didn't.
been playing that cowboy game.
We didn't end up warhamming during that.
I hear the cowboy game is good.
It's pretty good. I'm extremely bad at it. Like anytime I am faced with 2 or more hostile dudes, I almost always die. 1-on-1 I can fuck anybody up, but if I'm ever outnumbered, there's like a 70% chance I'm gonna die.
I decided to do his sleeves white. I assume tone's gonna even it out a little bit. I don't know. I think
You
he's
making
looking okay
Yoda
so
over
far.
there?
I don't know. I kind of wanted to look cobbled together.
Yeah.
Okay, since I've
You have a wash, don't you?
yeah, I have strong tone.
I think that should be good.
Since I finished that color, I'm gonna go get my new models that I bought. So I've not opened these at all, so I don't know like what they look like.
Oh, cool. How much did they end up costing you?
It's like $15 altogether.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. Turns out Amazon Japan's real good for model kits. Who'd have thought?
Huh.
Dangerous knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that extremely makes sense, but it would not have occurred to me.
Is there like... Okay, there's no instruction. Besides on the back of the box. There's a little bit.
Good sign.
Okay, the plastic is textured, so I'm a little bit less worried about this one for painting it, but still this one seems like it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, you could probably just do like base coats and then just wash it.
See if I can get back in the bag. So this one will be cool, but I don't know. This one, I feel like it's going to be a little bit hard to do. Do I just want to do thin coats of different color?
For which
For
one? The kappa?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably want to do like the main color, and then you could probably just. You have an airbrush, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably want to just put down like the base coats, and then you could probably do thin coats of like the different colors, and then wash it. I'm guessing. Yeah, that should be interesting.
Because it has that kind of gross, froggy, mottled skin.
Yeah, having the texture will help a lot. You could be pretty simple with it, with just like base coats and then wash it down, and that should do most of the work.
Let's check out Mr. Tengu here. He's got a little bit more to him. He's pretty big.
Cool.
Compared to Warham. Some big old wings. Where's his dorayaki? There it is.
Those seem pretty decent size for $15, you said.
Yeah, I can go check my invoice once I put him back in his box. Let's see.
Right. This guy's coming together. Feeling pretty good about it.
Okay, I was wrong. They're about 15 each.
Okay. That's still not too bad
Yeah,
as far as model kits go.
with shipping is about $45.
Yeah, not too bad.
The Tengu was 20, the Kappa was 13. So. And those are the only two in that line so far. I'm kind of interested in these scale people models. Like, let's get a window capture, Chrome share. Like, these are interesting to me.
Yeah, scale humans are probably very hard to do the skin.
Yeah. But these Hasegawa models are pretty cool. They have airplanes and cars and boats.
Yeah, I think they do the egg planes, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yep. Here it is.
these are really, really cool. I really want to buy one of these, actually. And they come with, like, a little anime girl, too. So, win-win.
Do they come with them? I saw a box.
This
They had
one-
a few of them at my local shop, and they said they didn't come with them.
This one does.
Oh, okay.
This is Hasegawa Tadpole for Girls collection. Oh, these are resin? These ones?
There's not too much of a difference. Just when you're standing, you want to wear a mask, and you use super glue instead of plastic cement.
Yeah, these things look real cool. I like these egg planes a lot. Look at this space shuttle.
I think they
That's a
have.
pretty cool looking space shuttle.
It's $5.
They had some sort of space shuttle thing at my shop. I remember.
I mean, apart from these ones with girls, these are all like under $10 each. And these ones with girls seem worth it. might get one of these egg planes with the girls.
Get that backlog going.
Anyway, that's those. They're pretty cool. Amazon Japan is good. Now we got another half hour or so here.
Okay. That looks weird, but all right. God damn it. All right, so the shoulder pads are giving me some trouble.
How so?
They just, I don't know, like I'm having a hard time getting the glue into the spot and having it stay.
Yeah, those can be annoying if you're not using plastic cement. It's probably
Yeah.
best to put it on the inner shoulder pad and then just, stick and hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, super glue is annoying because you got to hold for like way longer than plastic
Yeah.
cement.
I'm gonna real quick go grab my Bretonia books. I want color ideas here.
Ah, God damn it. It just knocked his head off.
Yep, I've done that before for sure. I actually had one where I was doing airbrush priming and his head just falls off. So, fun.
Okay, I'm back.
That's okay. The head is not a super complex piece to replace. So
Let's see if I can't find a picture of this guy in here. Or this head, at least, since...
let's try just.
Since
this
I've
piece is gonna be fucking
definitely
covered in
created
glue.
something not intended by Games Workshop. Boy, I made my bowmen a lot less interesting than the ones in the book. Theirs are all, like, colorful and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And mine just a brown guy.
Hey man, you got to start somewhere.
So it looks like his
Shit.
headpiece is metal.
All right,
With
so I
wood?
think shoulder pads ain't happening today.
Yeah, so this bird head was supposed to go on top of a flag. But I did not.
You're kit bashing. Fine.
So just a bird stick.
Oh, I think part of my problem is also this arm is super in the wrong spot.
Need more white. There we go. That's what I want. I should have done this after the silver, but here we are.
Oh boy, my fingers are gonna be fucked today.
Oh?
Just covered in glue. Just covered in glue.
It's time to do some metal color here. So I think we got a little bit longer than I anticipated because Reiko went out and I don't know when she went out or why she went out. She's kind of left. So,
Okay, well. I still got basically 2 hours from now, so.
okay, I do want to...
You motherfucker.
Huh.
Ah.
What happened?
Oh, I'm just having a bad time using the wrong tools. I don't know. I definitely should have looked into the fact that I needed some fucking glue for this.
Yeah, I guess so. If you're having a rough time, you could probably switch over to
I mean, I've still
one of
got
those
the
Reaper guys.
Reaper Bones guys that I could do, yeah. Which I might end up doing just because, like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get. Yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because this is not really progressing the way I had hoped. So I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna be messing with a bunch of crinkly shit real quick.
So I'm doing a base coat of black here on the metal parts, and I'm gonna kind of semi-dry brush silver onto it.
Should work. Yeah.
Get kind of a not new metal look. Tarnished a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, and you can probably go over with like a little bit of a wash if you want it to be a little bit more grimy as well.
Yeah. Ah, damn it. Got black on my green.
Yeah, that's always annoying when you mess up like that.
Okay, I'm back and I'm ready to paint Orc Marauder here.
An orc?
Yeah. Orc with a C, not a K.
Did that come with your skeleton kit?
Yep. It's this lad right here.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, this grip thing rules. Yeah. Okay. We'll likely find it easier to completely paint one area before beginning on another. Let's say 1 part Naga green, 2 parts leather brown. Oh, to 1. So, tell me what the application situation is like with the Warhammer paint. Like, is it like a needle, like,
What do you mean?
or is it a brush? Like, what would be the most useful, I guess, for what for putting the paint on the plastic? Like, because I know there are some glues that have like, have like one of these bottles with a little needle that sticks out of it.
Oh, like plastic cement stuff.
Yeah.
I use uh, Tamiya Extra Thin. It comes with a.
Little baby
Is it a
brush.
brush?
It's a little brush.
Okay.
And that works perfect. I know that the Games Workshop stuff has a weird like needle thing.
Oh,
which
okay.
I think doesn't work quite as well as a brush would.
Okay. Yeah, that's really what I was wondering. Just like, should I go for something that's got a needle or a brush?
Yep, definitely brush.
Okay, cool. Okay.
What I would maybe look into instead of, I don't have any here, of course. Instead of the Tamiya Extra Thin, is they just have regular Tamiya cement,
Yeah.
and it's meant to be a little bit more permanent.
I have some of that too. That's the orange one, right?
Yeah.
Let me.
That's for if you're sure that you don't want them coming apart.
Right.
I think for. So here's the regular kind.
Yeah.
And this comes with it's thicker, but the applicator is way huger. I would probably say if you're doing Gunpla stuff, Extra Thin is more than good enough for it. The thicker stuff's more like, I think like scratch building was probably really good with it because you can, slop it on and just sand it later, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
But like for Warhams, you might want a little bit of permanentness.
I guess so. I've never had a problem with Extra Thin personally.
Just get them both, Scrub.
I might. I don't know. The Games Workshop place is way across town, so I'm probably gonna try and, I'm gonna go to CVS and see if what they've got that might work. Just see if I can get something that's got like a brush applicator, and I'll make it down there to the Games Workshop store at some point. But I also don't want to go in there on days when I'm not planning to spend $100.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think getting Tamiya stuff might be hard if you don't have like a good hobby shop nearby.
Yeah, I'm not really
Amazon
sure what the
Amazon sells
hobby.
them.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where I
I'm not
got.
really sure. Like
That's where I got
all
mine.
the hobby stops in our town kind of suck. I did find that there's like a land cafe right next door to this place that we went for breakfast the other day, which I thought was quaint, I guess you would say. Like I don't know how many people in this town would have a need for
Yeah,
a land
but
center. Like it's cool. I mean, I think land centers are a
convenient.
cool thing. That it's kind of a shame that it didn't really take off here in the states, but like also I don't think I'd ever go in there. You know.
Yeah.
All right, looking pretty good. Let's see. Do I have any green spots that I haven't quite hit?
I think the strategy worked for me.
What's that?
The
Yeah, what strategy?
the dry brushing it on
For the helmet?
for and basically all the metal.
Nice.
Hmm. Cool.
I think the helm looks pretty okay.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be my brush cleaning cup. All right, and fur. Which parts is he calling fur?
Well, got washes down, so not much more I can do right now.
guess that's stuff. I don't know.
Looking pretty. That's not focusing, but
Come on. You can do it.
It's a good looking dude.
It's
Here's what I
Rude
got.
Gabo.
Oh, let's.
okay. I'll be right back. Hello. What's up?
I've just got.
Not yet.
Just
Got
Mr.
some of the
Green.
skin down.
Yep.
It's a pretty nice shade. It's like an
Yeah,
olive
it's-
almost.
It's funny because it's like he looks greener to me, but like I can't really
Right.
I can't really get my light to show.
Yeah, the lighting situation is weird.
But also like I kind of need this light to be able to see all the cracks and stuff. Okay. Desert sand, which I think is this one.
Okay then. Okay. All right.
Mountain stone right there.
Okay. Where did my paintbrush go?
Oh, I see. I see what it's referring to as fur.
What?
So I don't know. I don't know how well this is gonna play, but on the picture here,
The gray part.
yeah, like right underneath there, that little bit hanging down. It was telling me to do, that I'm gonna have like this, I don't know, this very very light kind of linen color almost.
Uh huh.
And I was just like, I don't see this anywhere on this fucking thing. Like, what are you calling fur? And it's because it's just his little, it's his underwear or whatever.
This stream sponsored by MeUndies.
Hell yeah.
They're pretty good
I'm
underpants.
wearing them right now. They're good.
Same deal. Although mine are the skull ones from last year. They're glow in the dark, so they're kind of weird. They're not as stretchy.
Yeah, I'm almost to the point where my underwear game has been completely usurped by MeUndies.
Same. I think
I
mine
don't
has.
quite have enough to make it through, a full laundry cycle.
Oh, I definitely do.
But I think I've got like maybe I'm like maybe 1 day short.
I actually have to see what November's is. Because we're on that subscription plan.
Yep. You gotta subscribe. Once you have one, you're like, oh well, they're gonna send me one of these every month. Absolutely, that is worth my $16. Okay. I think those details will come out when we dry brush her. Pure black. It's this one, right?
Okay, let's get back into the wood colors here. That'll do the trick. What are you running around for like a weirdo little pug? Oh, the focus.
Okay, so probably getting to the point where I'm going to need to switch to the little brush for little spots. That'll work.
I do realize a horn probably wouldn't have been made of wood, but whatever.
Hey, man. Make your horn of wood, whatever. Then harvest brown. And that's just for the leather and the shield. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Gob, how have you been? It's been, I mean, I guess it's been a while since we've all sort of gotten together, but
Pretty good. Work's a bit busy.
yeah.
Otherwise, just doing the usual, playing games. I finished Oberdin a week or two ago. That game's really good.
Oberdin.
It's the what is it? It's the insurance adjuster for an old ship, like sailing ship or whatever.
I have not heard of this game.
Really?
Yeah.
Basically, it's like you get onto a ship after it sort of washes ashore, sort of, and you have a special pocket watch which lets you. You'll find like a corpse, and then you can use the pocket watch to see sort of like the moment of death, and then you see
Okay.
sort of all the people around who are involved, and basically what you're trying to do is figure out how everybody on the ship died and who
Huh.
they are. It's
Huh.
really interesting.
Is it a horror game?
No, it's almost adventure gamey a little bit, except it's like you're always on the ship. It's hard to explain. It's like a almost puzzle game. I've heard it described multiple times as murder Sudoku, which sort of has some
Okay.
truth to it.
Sure.
I think it's like I think it's $20. Took about 6 or 7 hours. I would recommend it. I think it's like my number 5 on my top 10 list this year, so I like it quite a bit.
Cool. I feel like I've seen the like the title screen, but I don't actually know anything about it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people didn't quite know what it was for a long
Yeah.
time. But yeah, what else? I picked up that new Call of Duty. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Probably the best one since Advanced Warfare. Uh, I should probably play more of that. I haven't played it in a few days
Yeah.
or a week or whatever. What else? I played that Delta Ruin thing, which is like the people are calling it like an Undertale sequel, but I guess it's sort of like a something else.
Yeah.
That was really cool. It's like a short 2 hour mini Undertale, basically, and it's free, so that's cool.
Yeah, I thought Undertale was really cool, but like I was way done with it before it was done.
Right.
Plus, like
Uh,
I just wasn't good. Like I'm bad at games, so I just
sure.
I got to what was it, the spider boss? I think where you're doing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it
I
was a
remember that.
spider boss, and like I had no money and no health potions,
Mm-hmm.
and I just couldn't get through it. So I was like, all right, well,
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
think this is about where I jump off anyway.
Yeah, it can be a bit fairly difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it was, like Undertale's a cool game, but yeah, I got to a point where like I couldn't really progress, and it was frustrating, and I was like, I'm not gonna like try and figure out how to load up an older save and go back, and
Sure. Yeah.
like no, I think I'll just say I'm done.
Yeah. Fair.
Which like that always bums me out when it's a game, especially like I'm having a good time with. But what are you gonna do if you can't play the game? You can't play the game,
Sure. Yeah. Uh.
Like I'm afraid I'm gonna get to that same point with Red Dead, because I am super bad at that game, and I feel like at some point there's gonna be a big combat heavy encounter that I am just not gonna be able to deal with.
Yeah.
It's like I die in that game more than more than I have in any other Rockstar game.
Sure. Yeah.
I've just been playing the Kingdom Hearts.
How is that? How's that going? Which one are you on now?
We're on
Are
2.
you still on 2?
2 is good. Chain of Memories was bad. 1 was mostly bad.
Yeah, I honestly can't remember which one I liked, or maybe I just liked pieces of them together, because I played the 2 on the PS2,
Yeah,
which,
1 started feeling like a real game towards the end,
yeah,
but before that it was just kind of garbage. 2 has been pretty great since the get-go. So if there's that big of a jump between sequels, I'm looking forward to 3.
I will probably play 3.
I
I
already have
honestly
it
can't
pre-ordered,
really
so
tell. I honestly can't really tell if I'm gonna play the new one or not.
I've been watching videos of somebody basically explaining the plots of the different
Yeah.
games, so that's been nice.
I mean, you should just watch me stream it.
I mean, honestly,
Eh,
I feel like they've poisoned the well almost with so many fucking Kingdom Hearts games.
and then like all the side ones are like vital to the plot or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I still have to paint here?
Because I feel like if I was still invested in Kingdom Hearts, which I like at when I finished 2, back in whatever '09 or whatever the hell it was, I was still only barely invested in it. But like since then, they've had 10 different side games, and like I don't think.
Yeah.
What do you mean? There have been no side games.
And also, like, if there's a 2-hour video at the beginning of the new one explaining like where we are now, like I don't think that's for me either.
That will be interesting. Don't they already? Oh wait, yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts 3 that has like the whole video, right? And not like the HD collections.
The HD collections have movies instead of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have movies for the 2DS games.
Were there only 2 DS games? I feel like there were
Yes.
like 1,000 more.
There is Days, there is Recoded. Oh, and their Dream Drop Distance, yes, they remastered that. So you can play that.
No, I don't think I'm gonna.
I heard that one's okay.
I mean, I'm sure I'm sure probably even all of them are fine. I just.
Or you
No.
could play vicariously through me. Now on Game Kiwi.
Let's see, this is Sword and Metal Spikes, which I assume includes our toe boots here. Yeah, this is going to be kind of an adventure.
Okay, I think I don't have a whole lot left to paint on him.
Okay, well, I am nearly done with my base coat here, so you guys want to...
And a good stopping point.
Yeah. If you guys want to call it, then I'm cool with that.
Let me finish these hands and then I can...
And then I might just fucking run down to the Games Workshop store and get me some glue, put together my boys. So I do still have some time. I need to do a lot of dishes though. I need to use the tiny brush for this, I think.
That's looking pretty good.
Trying to.
You talking about your boy over there?
I'm talking about Gob's boy.
Oh yeah. Gob's dude is looking fucking legit.
Try this. Nope. Trying to find a way to stand him up.
I think this guy's coming together pretty good.
Is that supposed to be a bird?
Yeah, it's a bird.
See if I can get my color. Whoop, where are you? There you go. That boy's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Obviously,
order.
it's just the base coat, so then all the details will fill in pretty soon. But yeah, I feel pretty good about it. Definitely nice to get some paint done after, discovering that I was ill-equipped to do Warhammers.
Yeah.
I need to do touch-ups on green. I think I'm almost ready to do a wash.
Probably gone over this guy's edges with this thing before I started painting, but looks like I think I got it mostly. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this thing, but like I don't know if it's just the thickness of the metal or what, or if there's like I guess there's kind of a sharp edge on it, but this thing is like magic.
Yeah, it's a good tool.
Would it work on Gunpla? Or no?
Sure.
Yeah. It
It might be a
Most-
little harsh on those.
it's mostly for mold lines, so like nubs, it probably won't do too well with.
Yeah, but like seam lines and stuff.
Yeah, seam lines are good to go with that.
Yeah, yeah, because like I just smoothed out the top of this sword with basically no pressure. Like
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't understand how it works, but it's amazing.
Might be worth taking a trip to the Games Workshop this week.
I mean, it is $17.50, which I think is an absurd price, but
1750. Oh, right. Yeah, it's a fairly expensive chunk of metal, but
Yeah.
I like it for what
it's an
good
absurd
for.
price for what it is, but it's super useful.
And as far as I was able to tell when I was looking online, there's not really anything similar.
There's not an off-brand.
There was like a Japanese one that I saw, but it was like almost the exact same price. So it's kind of like, I might
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do I have?
And
left?
yeah, like mold lines are the worst part of the Warhammer
Yeah.
stuff, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Okay, I just have to do
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit of dry brushing, and then I can do a wash, and then I'll be done.
Yeah. I think I am going to go down to the store, see if I can't get me some of that glue, and I'll come in and see if I can put together a dude at least, so I'm not spending an hour trying to build
Sure,
and
yeah.
successfully building
Oh, well, while you're here, getting that glue, you could probably use some more miniatures, right? To,
I
put
already have so
together.
many miniatures
Well,
to
look over
do.
here. No, here, look, we have this new box set. It's called Speed Freaks, full of orcs. So there's like 2 buggies, like 12 bikes. It's a really good value.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna buy any more Warhammer Boys until I've put together all of the ones that I've got here.
Or
Just because
are
That's what
you?
everybody says.
that is what everybody says, but like I'm not using these for anything, and I'm not really displaying them either.
Why not? Make a diorama.
I mean, I guess I could, but I'm not gonna. See, here's my skeleton boy from last time.
Good skeleton.
He's just sitting in the box.
Put them with your Gundams.
Yeah, I really need to clean off my Gundam situation. Like, I'm probably going to end up tossing a lot of them, just because I have a bunch and I don't really care to keep them dusted and shit.
Sure, yeah. Keep the bigger ones, and then the
Exactly.
smaller
Keep
HGs
yeah.
are-
The bigger ones that I like, and like a couple of the the SDs that I like, but yeah, I don't really think I'll keep any of the HGs that I have.
Sell them.
Yeah.
Sell them to who?
eBay. People. Or
Some
they're
people will buy assembled ones for your like kit bashing purposes, or
Do you still have a Facebook?
they're really cheap though,
Like $1 each.
Not like 5, 10.
like $5 for an HG that's assembled.
Huh.
It's like
still-
you're not going to get like a ton of money back, but
Yeah.
Do you
if
still
Yeah,
have,
maybe
you
I'll
know
look
the
into that.
cost.
do you still have Facebook, Scrub?
No, I don't.
Okay, because there's a Gunpla trading group on there. That there are people selling completed models pretty regularly.
Huh. I honestly had no idea. But I guess it makes sense for the people who wanna mix them up, like who want to break them down to the head and put it on another thing or whatever.
Or make a diorama and want to beat up a kit without having to build it themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I bought the RG Talgis not knowing it was built, and it was fully built when I opened the box. Which was a bummer
Cool.
until I realized I had to beat the shit out of that thing, so...
Yeah. Well, that's neat. Yeah. The tools that I got from the Warhammer store, I definitely feel good about those, so. And I'm honestly surprised this thing's only $8. I mean, considering that the other thing's $17.50, the fact that the handle's only $8, like I feel like they could charge a lot more for that.
Yeah, it's a good value, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Yeah, I've definitely
do-
looked at like 3D printing one of these handles, but it's just like, oh, $8. I might as well, because it's the effort to put in.
Yeah. And
30
also
different
it's
ones.
yeah, I mean it's fucking $8. Like it's not a big deal. If they were charging 20 for it, then I might be like, all right, well let's protect it,
Yeah.
Because I feel like they would sell fewer of them, but they could easily charge $20 for that thing and nobody would question it,
Almost
What's
there.
this light thing you've got yours sitting on?
Mine?
Yeah.
This is a. I'll break it down. So I've got a big bottle of alcohol, and I've got a glass of water, and I've got a top to my wet palette that I am holding it up behind it.
That's a pretty good get
Nothing
light box. But I mean it looks like it's an illuminated platform.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna let
Just
this
looking
dry.
around for.
Now I made you show it to me and you broke the focus.
I broke the magic.
Okay, I'm just gonna let this dry for a second. I'll do a quick wash on it, and then we can go. Let's, I guess, show them off before I do the wash. So you can see magic.
Magic. Pelican.
That bird stick is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay. Let's wash this boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, I've got, oh, there's actually only 2 washes on it, but I don't think I'm gonna get into that now. Because then I got a couple of, yeah, because then I've got a mix, looks like 3 or 4 different for dry brushes. So I think I'm good with my boy how he is,
Yep.
at least for today.
Yeah. For this session.
And then I will be prepared to make
Start
my
a
Warhammers.
Space Marine.
Yeah. Because I mean, I've got 10 of them, so like, it's a pretty good value. One thing I really, really don't like is how they've got the pieces numbered on the runners, because they're not in
Yeah.
any kind of order.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying.
Yeah. It's like I spent probably 15 minutes of the hour I was trying to build it just looking for pieces.
Yeah, and then there are not even like little tabs on the sprue.
Yeah.
It's just sort of just on the runner itself
Yeah.
next to the piece.
Did somebody just open a window or unplug
I did not.
a mic or something? Somebody sounds a lot louder now.
I don't know.
That's you.
Me, I didn't.
Yeah. You just did something. Maybe I did something. Maybe I just turned my volume all the way up. Oh, he died.
Rip.
Oh, we had somebody
Hello.
somebody chat at us.
Twisted Washer.
Twisted was here.
Twisted was
Come
here.
on.
Oh.
Come on. How long you been on the internet?
Hey, listen, man. Words are hard.
I have no idea how long ago that was Twisted was here, but hello.
I think it just happened.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it means he's catching the ass end of the stream, but
That's all right. Yeah, I wonder what the hell just happened. I wonder if...
why Gabo died?
I mean, like, I don't know. I wonder if my sound settings, something weird happened.
Oh, he's back.
He's back! Okay, my output device is speakers.
Okay, so I
Input
think
device is USB.
I'm done with the wash here, so I'll show him off, and then we can be done. Sorry you're here at the
Yeah,
end
sorry
of this.
you missed the whole damn thing.
Oh, we had somebody do a thing, too. Crazy Twist was here. Are they still here? No. Although, who knows? I don't know. Yes, let's show off after wash here.
The guy looks pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to, I think, redo. I don't know how I'm liking the tone on the bird head.
Yeah,
I might dry brush a little white on that.
yeah. I would say that would probably do it.
Do some color, do some brown touch ups.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good though.
Yeah.
Your horny Birdman is he's ready for battle or to sing a song.
Yep.
To play a song in Spain, I guess.
Anyway, I think that'll be it for us today, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for
right,
coming. I
thanks.
guess Gob is dead.
Yeah, that's all right.
So, bye everyone.
See you later.
Bye. Hello.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
He's alive.
I thought I was talking. Never
Nope.
mind. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye, everybody.